Welcome, Marketer Ethan Poltrak. In the last two videos, we found and set up a website or a domain name. Now, as we talked about, in order to have that website online, anything that you see online is hosted somewhere, whether it's videos, images, blogs, websites, PDF documents, any of that stuff. It's all hosted somewhere. To be on the internet, it's got to be hosted. So we got ourselves a website. We set up hosting with Namecheap. Okay. Um, Hopefully you got the Stellar Plus plan. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and start building our website. We're going to start separating ourselves from the competition. Okay. And then when we do our marketing, okay, our conversions are going to be much higher. The people opting in and joining us is going to be much greater than if you tried to promote a simple, straight affiliate link. Okay. So once we go here, we're here. Let's go to cPanel. Now you're just going to have one website. I went ahead and uploaded a second website for this tutorial. Um, so what we want to do is click Website Builder. And again, I'm going to have two sites here. You're just going to have the main site that you purchased when you bought your domain and set up your hosting. So you go ahead and click that. And for the first time, you're going to get a pop-up that asks you to generate an AI page. Just go ahead and create a page. Okay, after that, you're going to be here. What you want to do is come up here to where it says New Reset and click Change Template. Okay, this is the pop-up you get. Create a new website with AI. Okay, that's on the very first time you go through this. Okay, but once you're in there, you click that button. Um, and you see these templates here on the left hand side. Okay, depending on what market niche you're in. Okay, for me, the whole purpose of this page is to separate myself from the competition and to collect an email so I can warm up that traffic source, so I can warm up that prospect. Okay, because again, the chances of them buying the first time they come to you is less than 3%. Okay, but through email, through marketing through email, they get to know you, like you, know who you are. Okay, and your conversions skyrocket, go up tremendously. Okay, it's working smarter, not harder, and leveraging your marketing. Okay, so in this purpose, we're going to go ahead and go to the online business templates. Okay, I already picked this template. I like it. It's easy to use. Um, so I could just cancel that because I already have it. Okay, so you could do everything here. Okay, like like what I do here, this template here is this page here. It's this website. This is the template that I used. Okay. So I have my domain name here. Okay. You could do the same. Do whatever you want. You can't break anything. You can't screw it up. Okay. And, here you have your other pages. You hear I got rid of some of them. Okay. I just have an about me and a contact page. And to get to those pages, you can come over here to the drop down, click that, and you'll be able to select which page that you want to edit. Okay. Right now we're on the home page. So you could do everything here. Okay. Change this color up here. You see up here I have a kind of a darker blue. Um, you could change everything. Okay. The background image, your main background image, you can just click that, come over here, um, and you can choose a background. Okay. Um, You can upload photos. You could do whatever you want. Um, so let's just pick this one here. You can upload a file. So you see how that just changed everything? And as you go through this, periodically, come up here to the publish button and just hit save draft. Okay, save your work, in other words, so you don't lose it. I don't know how many times I get into a moment, I start creating stuff, whether it's writing an email or whatever, building a page, and I get caught up. And something happens, I move on, then I come back, I'm not paying attention, I'll close it out or something, and I lose everything because I didn't save it. So I've learned to periodically save save my work. Okay, so what you want to do is just come through here and build your page. It's very simple. To add an opt-in form, for example, okay, I would come up here to advance, and what you want to do is get the custom HTML. Go ahead and click that. You could drag this where you want to put it. Again, I want to keep the stuff above the fold, so I'm gonna put it right here. I'm actually gonna get rid of this. Okay, and you're gonna want to enlarge this, and like that, what you do is, for example, let's jump over to one of my autoresponders. We'll go over to Aweber, show you how easy this is. Okay, and what you want to do is create a form. You have your list. This isn't an Aweber tutorial, so you could do YouTube. Maybe I could do a video later on teaching you about Aweber get response. But what you do is come down to your forms. Okay, sign up forms. Okay, this is a form that I am testing, so go ahead and click that, or you'd create yourself a form. Just for this demonstration purposes, I want to show you how easy it is to add this to your website. So once you create your form, you got the settings, we go to publish. I will install my form. I come down here where it says raw HTML, I click that, I copy that, and I come back to my website builder, and here on the right where it says custom HTML code, I'll go ahead and edit that, and I will paste my code in there. I'm going to apply that. Okay, I am going to now, you see this is what it's going to look like. Hit the preview button, and you see I got my form right here. Okay, so again, this form you're going to create in Aweber or whatever your get response. They all work the same. So you're going to have a nice background, a nice text. Okay, underneath your main heading, you're going to have a call to action to get access to this free report, or to watch the replay of the video or access the video. Go ahead and enter your email below. You have a call to action. Okay, and you can just come down here and you can edit this stuff. You play with it. Okay, it's your personality, it's your website. If you don't want anything, it's very simple. You just come down and you can start deleting things. If I want to get rid of this whole block here, I just make sure it's blue around the edges. I come here and I remove, and now that whole thing is just removed. Okay, and if you did something you didn't want to do it, come up here to this little counterclockwise arrow and go ahead and click that, and that will redo what you just did. Okay, um, and just go through here and create this, set this up, and when you're all done, click publish, and your website will be live. For example, if I were to publish this right now, okay, right? No, it's already published. Now, if I go to ethansonlinelifestyle.com, it's going to have that page there. Okay, pretty cool, right? This is online for the entire world to see. Okay, and I just created it. I like that. It's pretty cool to me. It's neat. So, again, you can't mess anything up. So whatever program you're promoting, whatever affiliate product you want to promote, or if you're involved with a business opportunity, okay, you'll want to be separating yourself from the competition and creating your own website, capturing a lead, hopefully. Okay, I just can't stress that enough today. Ask any marketer out there, and you know, a good marketer is building an email list. Um, so that's what you want to do, okay? Um, and just as a heads up, be careful too. With a lot of programs will offer you lead capture pages, okay? And just be careful with that because as you promote that lead capture page, yes, you might get a lead in your back office for whatever program you're doing, but at the same time, you're building that product owner's email list. So basically, a lot of marketers create a site, okay, and then they list it on affiliate networks like JVZoo, Warrior Plus, ClickBank. There's tons of them. Um, and they have other affiliates go out there and do the marketing and the traffic generation for them. Okay. And all the leads of all your work is going to them. So that's another important reason why you want to have your own lead page collecting emails that belong to you and you only. Okay. Um, so that's about it. Pretty simple though. It takes a little time, especially if you're brand new. It could take you a day, it could take you a couple days. For me, I could build a website in an hour and a half. I could have something on there. But again, after we build the site, okay, in other videos, we'll go into sending some traffic. Okay, we send a little bit of traffic, not a lot of traffic, a little bit of traffic, targeted traffic, and we see what the conversions are. Okay, we want to see people opting in. Okay, and if nobody's opting in, we need to come back here and optimize this page. It could be as simple as changing your headline. It could be changing, and you don't want to do a lot of stuff. Just do one thing at a time. So if you're not converting, come back, change your headline, run that same traffic, see what kind of results you get. Okay. If you're not getting any results still, okay, maybe go back to your original headline and change something like the background image. Okay, something is. I remember when I first started doing this, in one of my first forums I built, pages I built, I forgot what I was promoting, but I had a very targeted, relevant image associated with what I was promoting, and I sent some traffic, and I thought it was neat. I says, "Oh boy, this is going to be good." Nobody opted in. I mean, I had like a 0% opt-in rate with the traffic I sent. It was stupid. So I went back and all I did was change the image. I took the image that I thought was relevant, that was good, and I changed it to some off the wall image. It was a picture of two goldfish bowls with one goldfish jumping out of the bowl into the other bowl. I mean, really, right? And I went back, did the marketing, sent that same traffic, and all of a sudden my opt-in rate was at like 40%. I mean, just by changing something stupid and as small as an image, what an impact that can have. So that's very, very important. You build a website. If you're not getting results, it doesn't mean it's a failure, it's no good. It just means you need to optimize. You need to make these changes to that site. Again, internet marketing, making money online, it's all a numbers game. Okay, once you know your numbers and you can see your numbers. You get a picture of what's going on with your website, and you make adjustments and change things accordingly. So, listen, if if you need help or anything with any of this stuff, you got my email. Okay, go back to the email. Um, My email's at the bottom of the screen. It's contact@icebergemarketing.com. Okay, send me your questions. I'll even set up a Zoom meeting with you where I can share my screen and I can help you out on your journey. If you didn't yet join ISS, go back to the email or click the link below in the description, um, but go back to your email, click the link in your email, and that's going to take you where you can create yourself an IIS account. Okay, and I think the page currently asks you for a 14-day trial. I think it could be a 5-day trial. I think it's a 14-day trial now they're doing, um, and that's a pro member. That's top. Go ahead. You won't be charged anything. Go ahead and do that. If you don't want to do that, you can sign up as a total 100% free member. And as a free member, you have access to their affiliate program where you can promote um, internet income system, and you can earn 20% commission on all the products. Okay. Um, you increase to a pro member, take your trial, your commissions go up to 30%. Okay. Once you generate $1,000 in revenue, at that point, you're known as a super affiliate. Okay. And your commissions go up even more. Okay. And then after that, I think it's like 10 grand or something like that. If you hit that mark, your commissions go up even higher. So they have a great reward process. But again, you can check it out and you can get started 100% free. So again, I think I've just heard thunder. Again, go ahead and um, click the link below in the description of this video or go back to your email and click the link. If you did, if you didn't yet join me. The link below in the description takes you to my page where you can sign up to get more information and get future trainings. Um, if you're watching this from YouTube, um, if um, if you've already joined, um, go back to your email and click the button below, and that will take you where you can create your IIS account. So to your success, we'll talk soon. Bye for now.